It's finally here! The Lionel Base3. Everybody has been waiting for this. This has been the pre-order that everybody has pre-ordered for a long time, but it is finally here. And today on this video, we're going to reference all these instruction videos in one place. So stay tuned because you'll have this video as a main source of all the instructional videos that Lionel sent us. We put them all together in one video so it's easy to reference. And again, this is new technology, so it's gonna take us some time as well as the consumers some time to figure out how to use this thing and all the new features that are available. So it's gonna take some time. We're getting our feet wet. Quite honestly, we just took one out to set it up on our test track down below. But these videos are really great because you get to see, you know, how it's done and all the troubleshooting guides that Lionel kind of pre-expected for those frequently asked questions. So this should be a really great resource for you to watch the video, and you could check the timestamps below on what help sections you need help with. But we just got these in. They are going and flying out really quick. So head to TrainWorld.com for your Lionel Base3.
For nearly 3 decades, Lionel has led the industry in remote-controlled trains. This evolution meant enthusiasts were no longer tied to standing at a stationary power supply to adjust train speed or activate sounds. Instead, the operator was free to walk around the layout while having full control of their railroad empire. In 1995, Trainmaster Command Control, or TMCC, was introduced, allowing users to control trains wirelessly. This system brought many new innovations to Lionel trains, including additional sound features, train lash-ups, electrocouplers, and more. Then, in 2006, the legacy system was brought to life, greatly expanding upon TMCC with finer speed control, additional sound and lighting options, and a more intuitive handheld remote, giving the user feedback as to what was going on with their trains. Now, in 2022, Lionel is proud to introduce the next evolution of model train command control, the Lionel Base3 and the Cab3 smartphone app. The Base3 brings control of all Lionel engines into one controller, bridging the gap between Legacy and LionChief. Now by using the Base3, you'll be able to control any Legacy, TMCC, LionChief Plus 2.0, LionChief Plus, LionChief, or FlyerChief locomotive using the controller of your choice. The Base3 can interface with the Cab1L or Cab2 remotes, or using its built-in Wi-Fi, can interface with the all-new Cab3 app for Android or iOS smart devices. Thank you for watching this video on our new train control technology. Lionel is proud to announce this new system, and we hope you'll enjoy putting it to work on your railroad empire. We look forward to the future of this great hobby as we continue to push the boundaries of new product development. In this video, we'll be showing you how to connect your Base3 to your layout. The Base3 includes an integrated power cord, a USB cable, an external antenna, and a memory module. The included external antenna is used for the Cab1L or Cab2 remotes. To install, simply screw the antenna onto the post on the back of the Base3, right above the LCS PDI ports. The antenna connector only needs to be finger tight. Start with the antenna pointed vertically. Communication from the Base3 to TMCC equipped locomotives requires a wired connection to the track. Using a piece of wire with the insulation stripped from both ends, connect one end of the binding post to the back of the Base3. Connect the other end of the wire to either your layout's power supply ground neutral connection or the outside rails of the track. Plug the Base3's power cord into a grounded outlet. It is important that the outlet is connected to earth ground, as that is used for communicating with TMCC equipped locomotives. Note that the Base3 is only compatible with 115 volts AC on 50 or 60 Hz. Powering the Base3 with 230 volts AC will damage the electronics. Your Base3 is now connected and ready to go. This video will show you the various ways that you can configure the Base3's Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is used for connecting the Base3 to the Cab3 app or a PC using the Base3 system utility. Aside from controlling your trains, it allows you to customize your engine and train rosters and perform firmware updates on the Base3. This video will demonstrate connecting the Wi-Fi using the Base3 system utility. The front of the Base 3 has a few features specific to Wi-Fi. The L logo will illuminate orange when there is a device connected to the Base 3 using Wi-Fi. The green light bar will flash anytime there is Wi-Fi activity. This is when a Wi-Fi command is sent or received. The AP network slide switch changes the mode the Base 3's Wi-Fi is set to. We'll go over this in a moment. Finally, the WPS push button is used for connecting the Base 3 to an existing network. Access point mode is when the Base 3 creates its own Wi-Fi network. Note that this network will not have an internet connection. To set up the access point, make sure that the AP network switch is set to AP. On your PC, look at the available network connections. The Base 3 will show as Lionel Base3-X, where X will be unique to every Base 3 unit. In our example, it is F7F4. Connect the PC to that network. No password is required. Once connected, open the Base 3 system utility. It should automatically connect. If it does not automatically connect, go to Configure, Communications, and make sure the IP address is set to 192.168.111.1, which is the default for the Base 3. The Base 3 can join an existing network. WPS, or Wi-Fi protected setup, is a quick and easy way to add the Base 3 to your existing network. You will want to check the specs of your Wi-Fi router to see if it is WPS compatible. In this video demonstration, we're using a TP-Link wireless end router. Slide the Base 3's AP network switch to network. Press and hold the WPS button for 2 seconds until the orange L logo flashes. Press the WPS button on your router and wait for the connection to establish. You can tell a connection is successful if the green light bar illuminates for 3 seconds. If it does not come on and the L light stops flashing, the connection was unsuccessful and you can try again. Once connected, you can open the Base 3 system utility. Make sure the PC is connected to your Wi-Fi router. The Base 3 system utility will need to search for the Base 3's new IP address. Click on Configure, Communications, and click Search. Once the new IP address is found, click OK. Many Wi-Fi routers are not WPS compatible. If yours is not, you can still add the Base 3 to your network with a few added steps. You first need to connect your PC to the Base 3's access point network as described earlier. Once connected, open the Base 3 system utility and go to the Wi-Fi settings tab. Here, enter your network's SSID and password. The SSID is the network's name. In our case, it is TP-Link_F12E. Enter the password as well. Note that these are both case-sensitive entries. Once entered, hit Set. Now flip the Base 3's AP network switch to Network. Connect your PC back to your network. Reopen the Base 3 system utility and click on Configure, Communications, and Search. Once the new IP address is found, click OK. The main advantage of connecting to your Base 3 over an existing network is to retain an internet connection. This means the CAB3 app will have access to download engine images. It will also allow you to connect to your Base 3 quicker, as you will not need to switch to the Base 3's AP network. Keep in mind that if the Base 3 is connected to a network while there is heavy traffic present, such as video streaming, there may be lags from when a command is sent to when the Base 3 receives and processes it. If this is a common occurrence, access point mode may be your best option. The Base 3 is designed to work with either the CAB1L or CAB2 hardware remotes. Connecting the remotes to the Base 3 is easy. First, make sure your Base 3 is on the frequency channel you want to use. The default is 1 and can be set up to 9. This is done using the channel button on the front of the Base 3. Next, set that same channel ID on your hardware remote. This process can be found in the user manuals for the CAB1L or CAB2 remotes. The other way to connect to the Base 3 and control trains is with the all-new CAB3 Smart Device app. This is done using the Base 3's built-in Wi-Fi. The app will give complete access to the Base 3 and is our controller of choice. The app will be available for download on Android or iOS smart devices later this year. The app has 2 modes of operation. The first is direct Bluetooth connection. This is similar to the LionChief app, but with a few added features. Bluetooth mode connects your device directly to Bluetooth-equipped locomotives without the need of a command base. You can now connect up to 3 different engines at the same time using Bluetooth. Just use the arrow keys to cycle through the different engines you're controlling. The second mode of operation is with the base connection. Connect the smart device's Wi-Fi to the Base3. Open the CAB3 app and tap on the Wi-Fi symbol at the top. Once connected, the app will have access to all Base3 features available. The app will feel similar to those familiar with Lionel's iCab app, but with many improvements and added features. Take control of engines, trains, switches, accessories, and routes, and manage your locomotive roster, which is stored in the Base3. You can also manage your Base3 with the CAB3's configuration tools. Customize your Wi-Fi connection, update the Base3's firmware to the latest, name your Base3, and more. The combination of the Base3 and CAB3 app gives you control of your Lionel layout like never before seen. Quick tip, the CAB3 app is intended to be paired with the Base3 using Wi-Fi, but can also be used with a Base2 and LCS Wi-Fi module. For years, TMCC and legacy engines have been limited to 2-digit addresses, 1 through 99. This can make it difficult to expand larger rosters, often requiring different engines having to share an address. With new development in the Base3 and the CAB3 app, Lionel now brings you 4-digit addressing capabilities exclusive to the all-new Vision Line Class A. Using the Base3 and CAB3 app, assign the Class A a 4-digit address of your choosing, for example, 1218. Note, 4-digit addressing is only available with the Base3 and CAB3. If using a CAB1L or CAB2 remote, a 2-digit address is required. While the new 4-digit address feature is currently exclusive to the Class A locomotive, look for the feature to roll into future legacy engine releases. This video will talk about connecting the CAB1L remote to your Base3. The CAB1L remote is a great option for controlling your trains using the Base3. You will need to set the TMCC remote channel number to connect the CAB1L to the Base3. The first step is to check which TMCC remote channel your Base3 is set to. Press the Remote Channel button on the front of the Base3. Watch the yellow light bar begin to flash. The light bar will pause for 2 seconds at the end and then begin flashing again. Count the number of times it flashes. That is the remote channel number that is currently set. TMCC Remote Channel 1 is the default channel the Base3 will come with from the factory. You can change the Base3's TMCC remote channel. Press the remote channel button on the front of the Base3 again. Each time you press the button, the channel number increases by 1. After channel 9, the number will revert to 1. The yellow light on the front of the Base3 will continue to flash until the Base3 connects to your CAB1L remote. Now to set the TMCC channel number on the CAB1L. Remove the small blue cover on the bottom of the remote. Press and hold the Set button and press the desired channel number. The CAB1L will beep for a second to indicate that it paired with the Base3. Release the Set button and replace the small blue cover. You can confirm that the CAB1L is communicating with the Base3 by pressing any button. The yellow light bar on the front of the Base3 will flash to indicate that it has received a command. Your CAB1L is now connected to your Base3. Please review the CAB1L's user manual to learn more about how to control your train. LionChief was introduced in 2014 to allow for easy control of the most commonly used features for a starter set and mid-range engines using the included remote. This system was upgraded to Bluetooth in 2017, allowing direct engine control from your smart device using the LionChief app. Still, there was no way to control a LionChief engine from a legacy or TMCC controller. The Base3 completes this span, allowing full control of any Lionel controlled engine using a single controller of your choice. LionChief, LionChief Plus, and FlyerChief engines produced between 2014 and 2016 were RF controlled. To connect one of these engines to the Base3, place the engine on the track, power up the track, flip the RF Run Program switch on the Base3 to program. Select a TMCC ID for the engine anywhere between 1 and 9. So here I'm going to select 1, and then hit Set on the remote. Then slide the Run Program switch back to the run position. The Base3 will remember this RF LionChief engine until you clear or override the TMCC ID number. The process is similar for Bluetooth-equipped LionChief engines. These are LionChief, LionChief Plus, and FlyerChief engines produced from 2017 and on. Bluetooth is capable of operating 3 devices at once, so the available TMCC IDs for these engines are number 1 through 3. Use the Base3's BLE Run Program switch to program one of these engines. Quick tip: have a LionChief engine but don't know if it is RF or Bluetooth? Check the bottom of the engine and or tender. Every Bluetooth engine is required to have the Bluetooth logo printed on the bottom. If that mark is missing, then it's likely the engine is RF equipped. For Legacy and LionChief Plus 2.0 engines that are Bluetooth equipped, the Base3 is designed to ignore the Bluetooth radio. Instead, those engines must be controlled using their TMCC radio when using the Base3. Lionel's Layout Control System, or LCS, has also been given a facelift with the introduction of the Base3. The Base3 includes 3 PDI connectors, allowing easier connection to LCS modules that go off in different directions on your layout. The Base3 provides PDI power for the LCS modules and has built-in circuit protection to protect itself from unlikely PDI shorts. All LCS modules connected to the Base3 will have complete control from the remote of your choice, whether it's the Cab 1L, Cab 2, or the Cab 3 app. In this video, you'll learn how to program RF LionChief locomotives using your Base3. The Base3 brings control of RF-only engines to a cab remote. These engine types include LionChief and LionChief Plus. These engines were manufactured from 2014, when LionChief was first introduced, to 2017, when Bluetooth became the new LionChief control standard. RF engines are programmed into the Base3 using TMCC IDs number 2 through 9. Only these channels are compatible with RF-only locomotives. To program one of these engines, flip the RF Run Program switch on the front of the Base3 to Program. Next, power up your engine. The engine will chirp and or flash its headlights to indicate it is looking for a connection. On the cab controller of your choice, hit ENG and then a TMCC ID between 2 and 9. Hit Set. When the Base3 connects to the engine will start playing background sounds and or the headlight will stop flickering. Flip the switch back to the run position. Note that some early RF engines always play background sounds, whether connected or not. Program the engine and see if it responds to commands to ensure it's successfully programmed into the Base3. An RF engine will share its info with the Base3 once connected. This will be displayed if you're using a Cab 2 or the Cab 3 app. You'll see the engine's name, type, and or road number. The control type will also be automatically set to TMCC. An RF engine will not respond to any other type. Once you have control, RF engines operate like TMCC engines with basic controls. Throttle, direction, whistle, bell, and crew talk all work as normal. LionChief Plus will also respond to electrocoupler commands. You can adjust the volume using keys 1 and 4 in compatible locomotives. The Base3 can operate up to 8 RF engines at once. If you fill up IDs 2 through 9, you can have all of these engines running simultaneously. Just switch back and forth between them like you would any TMCC or Legacy engine using your cab controller. Once an RF engine is programmed into the Base3, the Base3 will automatically pair to that engine anytime it's in range and the engine is powered on. If you want to connect to that engine using a LionChief remote or the universal remote, the engine must be cleared from the Base3's database. To do so, make sure the engine is powered down or off the track. Flip the RF Run Program switch on the Base3 to program, hit ENG and the TMCC ID the engine is programmed as, and hit Set. Since there is no RF engine to pair to, the Base3 will clear that channel. When you power up that RF engine, it will once again be available to other controllers. In this video, you'll learn how to program a Bluetooth LionChief engine using your Base3. The Base3 brings control of Bluetooth-only engines to the cab remote. These engine types include LionChief, LionChief Plus, FlyerChief, and Lionel HO engines. Legacy and LionChief Plus 2.0 engines with Bluetooth are controlled from the Base 3 using their TMCC radios only. Bluetooth engines are programmed into the Base 3 using TMCC IDs 10 through 29. Only these channels are compatible with Bluetooth-only locomotives. To program one of these engines, flip the Bluetooth Run Program switch on the front of the Base 3 to program. Next, power up your engine. The engine will chirp and/or flash its headlights to indicate it is looking for a connection. On the cab controller of your choice, hit ENG and then a TMCC ID between 10 and 29. Hit Set. When the Base 3 connects to the engine will start playing background sounds and/or the headlight will stop flickering. Flip the Run Program switch back to the run position. A Bluetooth-only engine will share its info with the Base 3 once connected. This will be displayed if you're using a Cab 2 or the Cab 3 app. You'll see the engine's name, type, and/or road number. The control type will also be automatically set to TMCC. A Bluetooth-only engine will not respond to any other type. Once you have control, Bluetooth-only engines operate like TMCC engines with basic controls. Throttle, direction, whistle, bell, and crew talk all work as normal. LionChief Plus will also respond to electrocoupler commands. You can adjust the volume using keys 1 and 4 on compatible locomotives. The Base 3 can run up to 20 Bluetooth-only engines at once. If you fill up IDs 10 through 29, you can have all of them running simultaneously. Just switch back and forth between them like you would any TMCC or legacy engine using your cab controller. Once a Bluetooth-only engine is programmed into the Base 3 will automatically pair to that engine anytime it's in range and the engine is powered on. If you want to connect to that engine using a LionChief remote or a universal remote, the engine must be cleared from the Base 3's database. To do so, make sure the engine is powered down or off the track. Flip the Bluetooth Run Program switch on the Base 3 to program. Hit ENG and the TMCC ID the engine is programmed as, and hit Set. Since there is no Bluetooth engine to pair to, the Base 3 will clear that channel. When you power up that Bluetooth-only engine, it will once again be available to other controllers.